happened before the Watchers. I'm sure he was sitting there whispering in their ears to rebel when they met on the mount. And so 200 of 200 angels, leaders of battalions that had met and decided to go to Earth and commingle with human women. And so, yeah, his rebellion had happened before then. That's why I've always said there's two different types of beings. Why there's two different types. You have your humanoid, alien-looking terrestrials, and you have your really ugly, real ugly ones, the greys and the dragons and the reptilians, the animal-type-looking terrestrials, because each rebellion was judged differently. And Satan's rebellion, they lost their looks. And so that's why you have these grotesque, ugly, animal-looking beings. Question from a listener. Hey, Sherry, when people have paranormal stuff happening in their homes, when people see ghosts, are they human spirits, or are they all demons, or both? They're both. They're a mixture of both. There are some human spirits who are trapped. Yeah, there's different astral dimensions to hell. There's different aspects of hell. And so, some of them are trapped in the astral dimensions of hell. They can be familiar spirits, they can be demons. They can also just be humans that are trapped. And so, with paranormal stuff, keep word going around. I don't like it. If it's humans that are trapped, they'll be, released sooner or later, and so I'm going to get into that one. Sister, from your knowledge, when we die, should we go towards the light or not? I've heard psychics say to go towards the light. I've heard Whitley Strieber say not to go towards the light. You know what? If you're a believer in the Most High, you're not going to see a tunnel of light, and you're not going to be in a tunnel with a light at the end of it. You're going to be escorted to heaven by angels. And so, Willie's right in this one, actually. I usually don't agree with him because he's nothing but a butt kisser of the aliens. Oh, they're friendly aliens. He can't make up his mind. First, he admits to what the evil, demonic beings they are, and the next minute he's their biggest friend. Oh, there's friendly aliens. So he's obviously being controlled. But I've always heard the same thing from people that had near-death experiences to not go towards the light. But then you're just sitting in that dark tunnel, so what do? I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever gotten to that point, because either come back to life by then, or they ended up getting sucked up by light. I don't know. I don't know. But I know as a believer, you don't have to worry about it. You'll be escorted to heaven by angels. Do you see a possible attack 9/11 style in September? Because Satanists are in the numerology. They have numbers for every month of every year. They drive me nuts with all their numbers. If this is the September, I mean, different things could happen. We know that they want to take the Empire Building down. They have a thing for the Sears Tower building as well. I mean, since WTC, the next one was supposed to be Sears Tower, and that whole idea flubbed. And then they were going to take out Houston, and that idea flubbed. And they were going to go to Charleston, South Carolina. That idea flubbed. They went back to Houston. That flubbed. Kind of get codes out now for the Empire State Building. I have no idea. They've got, they're moving Chinese equipment across the Canadian border. I know this for a personal fact that they are. Somebody who works up there. Yeah, they're moving all this Chinese equipment, so how can you really even call it a Chinese invasion of America if they're just helping them? They're helping them move in their equipment. And they've been doing this since 1991, 1996, and so, people call it a Russian and a Chinese invasion. They see it as an invasion when they're opening up the doors and welcoming them in. A lot of things could happen and change here in America. One of the things that struck me the other day as I was sitting here is if all this debt, all these mortgages, the Chinese own all of our debt. Because I keep seeing in the Bible codes that the rules are going to change. Okay, in August, Bush is going to be done using our Constitution as his toilet paper. And I'm seeing that he is going to suspend a charter in September. Now, whether this charter is a UN charter or it's the Constitution of America, he's going to be suspending a charter, and I have a feeling it's the Constitution of America. He's just going to outright suspend it. What happens if the owners decide to take possession of what they own? I mean, all of our debt is owned by China. What if the rules change to where if you can't pay off your debt to your bosses, they own you, you become their slave? And so I know the rules are going to change, and people are going to be shocked. Could be what causes so much chaos here in America, and why they're bringing in the militaries to begin with. I don't know. Just one of the routes. But something to think about. It's like, the Chinese own all of the mortgage loan industry, probably the car loan industries, and if you can't pay off your debts, are you going to go to debtor prison? Or can the Chinese just kick you out of your house and put you on a train and have you carted off? Things are going to change that people don't expect, and also with Bush suspending the Constitution, is he bombing Iran? Is that why he's suspending it? Or is it because the Chinese are just going to take over America? Just a lot of things that could happen, and you don't know which direction they're going to go in. All you can do is sit back and catch what their plans are. So they've got plan A, B, and C, and so you don't know which one they're going to go down until it happens. But I just find it interesting that Bush is going to suspend the Constitution. But I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we're in a war with Iran, or it's because I don't think we're going to be in a war with Iran, but, that's my own personal thoughts. Simply why is this? Because when Maitreya, he's already here, and Jesus comes, they're going to be amassing all of the Arab nations over there, and then they're going to go to war against the world. It's going to be an Islam takeover, and they're going to be fighting against the other countries of the world, killing off the infidels, those who don't believe in the moon god, those who don't follow Satan as God, and we're going to go down that route. And so it's going to be interesting to see if we do go to war with Iran. If they do go to war with Iran, then pretty much what everybody's probably seen already is that he would suspend the Constitution, go to Iran, and suspend elections. And then we just pick up from there. Otherwise, he suspends the Constitution, and we're in martial law because Americans are getting kicked out of their homes. The Chinese are here taking ownership of everything they own. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Just something strikes me about the whole thing, and I can't pinpoint it. And so, but I know the rules are going to change. And so we may have debtor prisons here in America yet. Not sure what's going to go on. And, if you're in a huge home right now and you own a lot of money, just get out of it. Get out of it. Go get something you can afford, because it's never going to get better, and you're probably at a very high risk of losing your job as it is, especially if you're in the service industries or anything that you would think is a luxury industry type thing. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Work while you can, but get out of your home loans. Get out of debt. Because that's the one thing that's going to bring down America, because the Chinese own all of our debt. And Bush doesn't care about America. He doesn't care if the Chinese come over here and own it. He doesn't care. They got people. Until then, hopefully the Lord will give me some information, more information about that. Just this whole check thing I have about Chinese being involved with their debt, something going on with that. Also, with Bush suspending the Constitution in September, I think it's going to be have to be much bigger than a WTC for him to suspend the Constitution, because people aren't going to buy it. You blow up the Empire State Building or the Sears Tower, you do it both together, people are not going to buy it as a reason for him to suspend the Constitution. It's going to have to be something much, much bigger. The nuking of a city, or several cities. It's going to take a couple of nukes, I think, to be able to pull off suspending the Constitution of America. And so it'll be interesting, kind of a wait and see until the Lord gives me more info. Until now, I just have a heads up. Okay? So anyway, until next week, everybody. God bless.